Hello and welcome. Today I wanted to introduce you to bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is about improving your physique. It's about growing muscle mass. It's not necessarily about becoming Mr. Olympian, some crazy bulky big guy. It's just about being able to put some nice muscle mass on, take a particular shape, and make that a reality for you and your body. Now, bodybuilding takes effort, but it also takes some brains, so you gotta think about what you're doing. It's not all about just going to the gym and lifting weights. It's really more than a meathead kind of thing. You gotta put some science into it, you gotta put some knowledge into it, and some mental effort. So let's talk about the things that really go into bodybuilding. First and foremost, you have to have the right mindset. To get in there and to lift something strong, you've got to get your head around it. Most of what you do is all a mental practice. That means that when you're going to lift something heavy, you've got to know you can do it and put everything into it. Get as many reps in as you can with that particular weight. It takes a focus, it takes a drive to really be able to push the limits and hence challenge the body and grow muscle. Remember, to grow muscle, you literally have to tear the muscle fibers within the muscle itself so that it grows back, fills in those tears, and grows back bigger than before. That's how your physique changes. So, you have to get your head into the game and make sure you're pushing yourself to a new level all the time if you want to continue to put on muscle mass. Now, you have to have the right fuel to be able to grow muscle in the first place. Having the right amino acids, the right amount of protein compared to carbohydrates and fats. You got to make sure everything is balanced. So proper nutrition is a must. You have to stay away from all the processed foods if you want to be able to take the shape that we're all after. That means cut out the flour, the breads, the high starches. Cut out anything that comes in a box, can. Eat whole as much as possible. You have to get your body fat percentage down low enough to start to see all the cuts in the muscle. For men to have a six-pack, you got to be below 15% body fat ratio in your body. So you really want to make sure that you're eating a lean way, but also a balanced way so that your muscles have enough food to keep building. Now, on top of proper nutrition and mental mindset, you have to get enough sleep. Professional bodybuilders are going to sleep 10 plus hours a day. It's because during that time your body will produce growth hormone, which naturally stimulates the growth of your muscles. You need to give your body time to rest, metabolize, and rebuild. Remember, you're making a lot of small tears in your muscle. So you really want to make sure you're getting enough sleep, 8 plus hours minimum, if you really want to see gains in bodybuilding. Attitude will also be essential. You have to think positive. You've got to be producing the right hormones in your body, and your mindset, your attitude has so much to do with that. To have positive thoughts, to believe in yourself is going to produce the type of hormone environment within the body that is capable of building muscle and having a healthy physique. So, think you can as much as possible. You've got to get in there, hold the weights, and know that you can lift it. Know that you're trying the best you can as well. So sometimes when you're on that last rep and you can't get it all the way up, you did your best. Put in as much effort as you can and know that you did good. It's that kind of positivity, the self-affirmation that you're doing good for yourself that is really going to create the chemical environment in your body that is prone to build muscle. Now we have to take care of that body as well. So make sure you stretch. It is super critical. Unless you want to end up big guy, that can't move around at all, make sure you're spending plenty of time stretching as well. You have to take care of the joints. And when you're putting more muscle mass on, you're probably going to be lifting some heavy weights, doing some high impact activities. You need to be able to take care of the joints to make sure they last you a nice long life. Because you can look good, but if your joints are worn out, you're not going to last long keeping that physique up. So you got to take care of yourself. Get stretching time in after every single workout. Make sure you're warming up before you work out as well. Keep yourself limber. Make sure that you can stay agile, flexible, and still have the size. It's a perfect balance, and it can be achieved if you put the time in. You're going to want to drink plenty of water. Your body is going to use it to produce the muscle and keep your metabolic rates going that allow you to keep the body fat low enough to stay in the kind of shape that you're looking to be in. To help with your flexibility, you're going to want to make sure you're getting plenty of water. Water is essential to life and all the bodily functions. We're over 70% water. So you got to make sure you have enough of it in your system consistently in your day to have the body continue to metabolize and grow muscle. Remember, metabolism is going to be key to keeping your body fat percentage low enough that you have all the cuts, you can see all the shape and form in your muscles. So make sure you're getting plenty of water. The general rule for water is 1 ounce per pound of weight. So if I'm 165 pounds, I need to be drinking 165 ounces of water a day, and that's just at rest. That doesn't include all the activity and all the extra sweating that I do. So I'm drinking well over a gallon of water each day to make sure that my body is staying hydrated, my joints are nice and loose, and I have all the nutrients and water necessary to flush toxins out and build muscle at the same time. Keeping that metabolism going is huge, and you've got to drink the water to make sure that that happens. With all of these tips, good nutrition, proper mindset and attitude, getting plenty of sleep, stretching, and plenty of water in, you will succeed bodybuilding. And remember, it's not all about just lifting weights. You got to put a little bit of effort and a little bit of knowledge into it to make sure that you're doing everything you can to get the physique and the shape that you want. It is achievable, and you can do it with these simple tips.